In developing countries, one way to get electricity to people who don't have it is to expand the electric grid. There are three main steps to this: building large generators to produce the electricity, building the grid itself, then building a distribution system to get power to the people who need it. In many countries in Africa, most large generators are, and will be, driven by natural gas or hydropower, water flowing through a dam. In many countries in Asia, many are, and will be, powered by coal. In the future, other energy sources like solar, wind, geothermal, or nuclear may play a role. Expanding the grid is time-consuming and expensive, and can involve stringing hundreds or thousands of miles of wire. It's efficient to do this in and around cities, but expensive in rural areas where the grid may have to cross miles of countryside to reach few customers. Once the grid is built, figuring out how customers will get the electricity to their homes and how they will pay for it so that the utility company can afford to deliver it are ongoing challenges. Today, new electricity customers are paying with cell phones or buying credits at shops. Utility companies sometimes have to fight local cartels who may try to steal power from the new lines.
That one is illegal connection.
Which one are we looking at?
That one.
But as these challenges are met, large grid-connected generators can provide on-demand electricity to millions of citizens and to factories and industry, which is important because these large job creators are also customers of electric power, providing utilities the income to build more generators and grids. Half the people in the developing world now live in cities, and that number is rapidly growing. Most of them will get their power from centralized generators connected to an electric grid. Even in cities, there are people who don't have access to the electric grid, but the large majority of off-grid citizens are rural. In developing nations, stringing power lines into rural areas is expensive, and there are often very few customers, most of them without much money to pay for the electricity. This makes it hard for the utility companies to afford to do this, especially when they face so many other challenges to bring electricity to the rest of the country. That means rural customers could wait a long time to get electricity, if they wait for the grid. So many of them aren't. In the last few years, small solar panels, batteries, and highly efficient electronics have become affordable and widely available. This has allowed companies to start selling small, self-contained systems to rural customers. They pay less than $1 a day using their mobile phones. After a year, they own the system. Off-grid villages are taking this one step further, building small solar arrays. These are connected to local microgrids and often to a large battery to provide on-demand electricity to connected homes and buildings. These so-called solar microgrids are being built by private companies, public utilities, and nonprofits. We built one in Colombia during our film, Switch On. These off-grid systems are often powered by solar, but also small hydropower generators and occasionally wind. They're usually too small to power large appliances, small business, or industry. But they're enough to power phones, radio, and TV for communication and connection to the wider world, and to provide reliable, smoke-free light at night to allow children to study and, importantly, learn to read. They may not provide the scale of electricity consumed in the developed world, but these off-grid solutions are introducing millions of people to the many benefits that energy brings.